one to us on the low. So every year at OSP, they have a car show out on the yard, and this is me kicking it with some of the homies out there. This bitch was bad as hell. You know I had to get a pic with it. This was me out at Snake River. This was like my first week in prison. I was just a little baby. This is one of them wintertime rec yard pictures, man. I love all of these dudes. Good ass people. This picture's from when I finally made it to minimum, and I want to point something out to you guys, man. Like, we didn't have stuff like this in any of the mediums or the maximums. Having trees and plants around was really nice. Also, you gotta check the shoes, man. Those were not DOC authorized shoes. I had to get them bitches snuck in. Them are DCs. And it's all
right, YouTube. So, like he lies again, JD does. So, like, those shoes are not outside shoes. You can tell because they're black and white and red. Like, if he did have outside shoes, like, I know somebody that drew all over, like, spider webs all over his, they're called cruisers. They look like Chuck Taylors, but they're just DLC standard shoes if you can't get your own off commissary. Guard instantly saw him, told him, okay, you're going to the hole for destruction of DLC property, and you have to get rid of those shoes and get a new pair. And I knew somebody at D Ridge, an essay. This dude was wearing somebody else's shoes. He went out to the yard, and this is like the third time he got caught doing it. When he finally went to the hole, and they finally shipped his ass out for it because it was his like third sell-in, and he had gotten a DR and already gotten a DR before that, and he had another DR, so he got shipped out for that back to medium. And they do check your SID number on your commissary. So, like, if you have a TV or an MP3 player, or I guess they have, like, Nintendo Switches now from what my cousin said, but he might just be getting that confused with, like, some tablet, because I remember right when I got there, they were supposed to get tablets. But, yeah, if you get that, they have a SID number engraved onto it. And, like, when you get those shoes, your SID number is stitched onto the shoe. So, like, if you were walking through the hallway and got pulled over by the cops for a search, they could check his shoes out and be like, are those your shoes? Let me see. And if they don't see a SID number on them, they could be like, all right, where'd you get these shoes? Because obviously they have no SID number on them. So he has to explain, like, oh, I got the shoes from another inmate. They're mine. He gave them to me. He's either going to say that or he's going to go to the hole. And if he does say that, then he gets the other inmate in trouble. So he's basically a snitch. But if they're outside shoes and they find out they're outside shoes, he's going to get what's called a possession of an escape device. Like somebody got caught with a $50 bill at D Ridge and he got charged with possession of an escape device. Same fucking deal. It's contraband. Like, he would have gotten so much trouble. He got extra time for that, for bringing contraband in. So I know for a fact he's lying about those shoes being outside shoes, because you can get Osiris, Adidas, DCs, Fleas, and Nikes off commissary. And the shoes are all black and white, and sometimes they have a little red on them, but generally they don't, because those can be considered gang colors in prison. But they all have the general form of being mostly black and white, just like those shoes are. Those are DOC commissary shoes. They're not street shoes. Don't believe him. He's freaking lying. And, like, as for there being no trees at mediums and stuff, like, I was only at OSCI and D Ridge, but, like, each prison, like, most of the prisons have their own prison gardens and stuff like that, where, like, the inmates harvest the food stuff, and it goes towards the foods that the inmates eat at chow time. And yes, we call lunch, breakfast, and dinner chow. That's what it's called. When the guard opens your doors for food time, he says chow time. And everybody knows it's time to go to the dining hall to get food. But, yeah, we have our own garden and stuff where we grow our own fruits and vegetables and stuff. So he's obviously lying about that, too. Like, he's fucking ridiculous. You can't believe anything this dude says. Anyways, that's it, YouTube. This is one video. I've got, like, one or two more I'm going to post tonight. So I'll keep y'all informed. And always, as usual, calling out JD's bullshit and lies. Have a good day.